Welcome back, guys. Well, what do you think? Not looking too bad, is it? Alrighty, well, it's time for some wave power. Right, let's put this on pause. I want to be working during the daytime. Right now, this, this I think is at least as good as this. I think potentially better. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right. Now, the only trick I've got with this is making sure that I stay within the city boundaries when I put this in, which isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world, but because you kind of got to just guess it. But we'll try. We'll see what we can do. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the ellipse tool, and I'm going to take the regional coastline, and I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Right. Now, I want this thing kind of, sort of, about, kinda, like that-ish. Yeah, about like that. Right, let's pop that in. See, now that end hasn't gone in properly. Let's think what I'm going to have to do is get rid of that. And it's hard to find these little bits sometimes. You have to just have a click around if you can't see it. And let's try that again. And hopefully this time I can get it to go in properly. So when I want it about, kinda, sorta. Why are you gone red? Let's try it there. Okay. Now that looks about sort of ish, right? Well, we've got to make sure. Okay, I've got to see which way it's oriented because I need the wave power generates on the outside. So let's see, because I don't know. I don't know which way around they're going to be. So I may have to do that again. We'll see. Oh no, I got it right. Wow, I actually got something right, guys. Staggering, I know. Have to make you fall off your. You know, let's zoom in a little bit. Try and get the positioning of this about right. So the way I'm going to judge this is the corner up here where the cursor is now. I want that corner just like touching the snap points. Like, well, I'll just have it just inside then. There, right? And then we'll do the same thing at the other end. So. Oh, and I got it like just as far as it'll go. That's absolutely bang on, because that's the edge of the city. I couldn't go any further than that. Wow, I got that absolutely smack on. Wow, that's impressive for me. Right, now I need to space these out. Like, do I really want to count about 30 snap points across here? I'm sure you guys don't want me to, so I think I'm just going to try and judge it. So I'm thinking, oh good lord, I'm not good at judging stuff like this. About, say, there, which would mean that I want this one about sorta there. How does that look? That looks about right to me. I think it's close enough. That could have come maybe one snap point further across, but am I going to worry about that? No. I'm going to try not to. I'm going to try. My OCD kicking in. Right, now I'm going to hook these up. And I'm not going to worry like too much about hooking these up. Cool. Now, it's the back bit that gets kind of interesting, and I need to judge this kind of about right, and I do need to judge it. So I'm thinking about there. Yeah, if I put that in there, and then hook this up. So it makes that funny bend like that. Alright, and then do the same on this end. Funny bend. There we go. Right, that was what... Oh, dope, didn't want to do that. There we go. Right. Okay, that was what I wanted. Now, what I'm going to put in here, because this is going to be not just a waveform. Oh no, that would be not enough, not good enough. We're going to put in a sewage sanitizer, because you can do cool things with this. And I want this to be pretty much, I'm going to zoom in a bit because I want to be like pretty much bang on center. There, I think that is pretty much that one, maybe? Yeah, that one. Cool. Alrighty, now. So, like from over here, I'm going to give you kind of an initial view of this. I'm trying to get it so that this goes away. So we've got this over here. This is going to be sitting over here. Ha 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 ha. Right, now let's go. I know I'm a big kid, but I do love this stuff. Can you tell? Can you tell? Now, do I put one over this side? Yeah, you know, I think I probably do, actually. I wasn't going to, but I was going to say no, but I think I might. Right. Yeah, I'm going to put one there. Okay, I wasn't going to do that. Right, and then I'm going to put one like halfway between this one and this one. Now I know that this is a different type. This is the standard one. This is the standard wave generator. And then, but I want different types in here. So I'm going to put this in like halfway and then put this one in between those two. Then we go to the next one and then we put one of those in between those two. There or there, there. And then we put this one halfway between these two. Let's come over here a bit, see if I can judge this a bit better. There. And then halfway between those two, there. And then same dealio with this one. So in between the middle of those two, and split the difference between those two and there. Now we've got to see if we can get this one to do what the one at the other end did in terms of getting this at like, no, see, I can't put one. Can't put one there. Okay, never mind. So we'll put that one there. Now, does that mean that I get rid of that one, or do I leave that one in there? I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to leave that one in there. Don't know. Don't know. Okay, now, these obviously suffer from the same problem as all other buildings that you put on these roads on water, in that they're floating in mid-air. So we've got floating palm trees, which don't look that fantastic. So we're going to do similar road tricks, but not the same. Similar, but not the same. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this out, and I'm not going to use the arc tool, I'm going to use the road tool, the straight tool. And I want to bring this out to like, so that the circle is like, can you see this little mark? I don't know whether you, like, just that little mark, which is like the center point of this. So I'm going to bring this out to there. You do the same on the other side to just back a shade, I think, there, right? Then I'm going to do the same on all of these, and I can't really see that one, but that'll do. It's close enough. They don't have to be like staggeringly precise. There or thereabouts will kind of do. My OCD seems to come and go, doesn't it? Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, it's got to be pixel perfect, and then other times I'm like, yeah, whatever. I guess that it's part of the fun of it. Part of the fun. Part of the mental disorder. Transient ischemic attacks, I think is what they call it. Right, so let's right, oh, that was pretty much right, and I think, yeah, just a touch back there. Right, cool. So having put those in, why are these going to be different? Because we're going to get the old arc tool, and we're going to mirror this circular shape by just whacking that round there. Now I could take that, but I'm not going to. And this is something with the arc tool and these curves, which I've told you before, but I'll tell you again. If you go to there, you get that short curve, that kind of small, tight curve. If you just move along the road and then come back, you'll get the fat curve, and then boom, and lovely. And see how that mirrors the circle, which I think looks just absolutely dandy. So we connect, get the short curve in and out, and we get the fat curve. Lovely. 2 more to do. Boom. And final one. Come on, it's very slow to scroll. Very slow to scroll. Round there. There we go. Oh, I like that. I think those look, and I've got it absolutely. Look, can you see how that inner road just goes around that circle of the building? How bang on perfect is that, guys? Come on. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Cool. Right. So that's the wave power bit kind of done, right? But now we need to look at the sewage sanitizer, and the sewage sanitizer is a whole other thing we're going to do. Now I could just bang in a load of these plants, but that seriously, nah, nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near good enough. So we're going to come up with a bit of a design, because these modules, like I told you, I don't know, an episode or 2 ago, I told you that they're on solid ground for some reason. Some things have solid ground, some things don't. Well, these have solid ground. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start, I think, where am I going to start for this? You know what? I think I'm going to start there, and am I going to? No. I don't know. Yeah. There and there. Okay. So let's zoom out a bit. So now I'm going to try and get some kind of a design going. Now this is expanded. This is modded, so we can put down 40 of these, but we're not going to put 40 down. But I want to go up here, like, yeah, not as far as I can go. That's a bit too close to the edge. So there, I think. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to come out 1, 2, 3, and then, yeah, I'm going to do the same. And the reason I'm coming out from here and not down here is because I want to keep the same orientation. And let me show you the roofs. You see these roofs? Depending on how you place them, you'll get different orientations. So if I'd have come down from there to there, can you see the quarter of the roof that's filled in is in a different place, right? But if I come from here, it's in the same place, right? So for these ones, I want to keep them with the same orientation. Now, am I happy with that? Yeah, I don't know. Would I have been better going one more? Nah, you know what? I think I'll live with it as it is and see how I feel. Or, well, should I have gone to there? Oh man. Oh, problems. And you know, I'm really tempted. Yeah, I think I'm going to change this slightly. Okay, what I'm trying to do is get like double spacing. In fact, more than double spacing. So, because I'll show you, if you put them in like really tightly packed, it looks okay. It looks okay, but I don't think it looks fantastic, right? Whereas if you put them in like spaced out, right, I think it looks a lot more impressive. And actually, looking at this, I'm now thinking, okay, let me show you what I was thinking of doing originally. What I was thinking of doing originally was spacing these out, kind of like, take those two out, that, and that. and then I would carry on like across here. So like 1, 2, and 1, 2, and probably, oh, I don't know. Maybe like go up there and put something in along the lines of that kind of sort of deal. So like spreading them out and giving them a bit of distance, which I've got to say I think looks quite effective. But I think I'm going to have to play around with how I lay these out. And I have thought about putting more than one of these in. And the more I think about it, the more I think if I was to put 2 in, like one on this side and one on this side, because the problem is you've got a distance. You can only go so far from the main building. So like with this one, I think we're pretty much at the limit. Yeah, we could go like one more, but then you see it's red. I'll zoom in. You see you can't go any further than that, and I kind of want to get to maybe there. So I'm thinking if I put 2 of these in, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, and I think 2 would look quite cool. So right, let's get rid of that one. And like, I'm sure some of you guys will be going, oh, for God's sake, just like get on with it. Just like show us what it looks like finished. But I want to show you guys the thought processes that go into this. Like, how do I come up with this? Because I think a lot of you, certainly the die-hard fans, you like to understand like how did I arrive at that decision? What made me do it like that? So that's what I'm going to try and do. So okay, so if I put this one, okay, so I'm going to try and get this so that the corner is like level with that. So like about there. And then I'm going to try and do the same with this one so that the corner is level with there. So there. Alright. So now does this should allow me to get like into the corner fairly nicely, I would have thought. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which gives me the best route into the corner. And also the best orientation of the roofs. Now, why have those changed? See, they're facing that way, and then when I get to there, they change, and it's because of these. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove those. That's a good, I guess it's kind of a good tip if you want to play around with the orientation of these. See, now I've put those in, I'm just wondering, will I get snap points that allow me to put it that way up? Now, why are you not giving me... okay, whatever. So I'm thinking like there, that kind of sort of arrangement, maybe ish. There. Okay, so let me thin these out and see how this looks. So what I'm thinking of is yeah, take that out, that one, that. Those 3 are definitely going to go, and that one. Now, is that too dense? That's the only thing. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, shall we? See what we think. I don't know. It's. I think that I want them a little bit more spaced out than that. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I want them a little bit more spaced out. So what I'm going to do, so you get different spacing when you play around with them. So I'm thinking, okay, all right. Oh man, because I kind of want like in the middle of these. Okay, well, you know what? Let's get rid of those 2 rows and I'm gonna have to go back and put like a row across here, I think. 3. Come on, go away. Thank you. Right, boom, boom, and then I think I want a row up here. So what happens if I get rid of like that one, that one, that one, that one, that one? How do we look then? See, you don't want too many, but you don't want too few. That's the thing. See, those two are a bit close together now. That's the only thing. I kind of want these dotted about. Maybe just get rid of that one, or maybe bring that one in like 1. Don't know. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I should play some music while I screw around with this. Okay, well, that's about the kind of sort of thing that I had in mind. I'm not quite keen on those two. So I might have one final little tinker. Get rid of, like getting one central could be tricky actually. Could be very tricky. What happens if I just get rid of those two central ones? I'm thinking I just get rid of them. Leave a little bit of open water. Don't think that would look too bad. Oh. Kinda liking it. Oh, actually, you know what I could do? And I need to get rid of that one over there. Get rid of that one there. And then, you know what I could do? I could put another one in here. But just the station, not any modules. Oh yeah, I kind of like that idea. See how these things, it all comes together. It all comes together, guys. I am absolutely freaking loving this. Can you tell? Like, it's like, did I give it away?